waking up. Grand Rising Kings and Queens. Welcome to my page. I spoke yesterday about clairsentience, and today I want to talk about clairaudience. I was going to come back later on and do a video, but I got busy. It seems like everyone wanted to hang out with me yesterday, so I have to get my tea in. So, clairaudience is the ability of hearing beyond the physical. You pretty much you can get information from ancestor or spirit himself or your higher 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 person. Oh, your higher self. Sorry, I'm still trying to wake up. But I wanted to make this video before I start my day. So I know you guys know how that feels. But I did some research, and what I came up with is 6 signs. If you would like to take some notes, I'll try to go slowly. Hold on, I got a notification. We'll go slowly, and so you have time to write it down. Sorry. 6 signs that you're clairaudient. Clairaudient, of course, hearing. They said that clairaudience is related to the throat chakra. Communication, pretty much. Here are the 6 signs. Sign number 1, it says that you get information that it seems like it just flows to you. When people come to you for advice or for guidance and stuff, and you're speaking to them and you're listening to them and you're very nurturing to them, and you can, it's like you give them information and advice, and then it's my hair sticking up. You give them information and advice that it flows out of you. It's like you feel that it's not coming from you, that it's coming from from our higher power, our higher self. It's information that's flowing to you. It's like you're hearing it in yourself. That is a sign that you're clairaudient. Another sign is that you hear things that other people don't hear. You could hear footsteps walking around like I do. I hear footsteps of people walking around, or you could hear someone call your name and no one's around, or you can hear a whole conversation and no one's around. That could be a sign that you're clairaudient. Clairaudient people, can hear a high-pitched ringing sound and you don't know where it's coming from. And that, to me, is saying, I did research, and it says that when you hear the high-pitched sound like that, it could be an angel trying to speak. Grand Rising, it could be an angel trying to communicate with you, or your ancestor or a loved one trying to communicate with you every time you hear that high-pitched noise. You could be hearing footsteps. You could hear, probably a song can come to you. Yeah, see, that's good. That's a sign that could be clairaudient. It sounds like, it's like with me, I experienced someone calling my name one time, and just out of my sleep, someone just yelled my name like, Jamie, and I had to run up and find out who's calling me, and there was no one there. That's how I know that I had clairaudience, but at the time I didn't know. Um, you may think you're going crazy or something, or you're hearing voices. It might be. I thought I was developing schizophrenia or something, but it could be because you're clairaudient and your ability is starting up, and you just didn't understand that was going on. Sometimes you will hear certain noise or conversations that no one can hear, or you can hear certain noise, like clicking or banging, that no one else can hear. Right, because okay, so what I have found out that if you hear music is one of being clairaudient. So music um, is a message to us, or it's a way of calming our spirit or soul. Music, we're very in tune with music. Music, there's probably a certain song, probably something you're going through, and that song itself is a message to you or to your situation or for someone and their situation. That's how. That's another sign that you're clairaudient. Let's see. They say talking to yourself is one of the signs of being clairaudient, right? So they say like our pretty much our little monologues we do to ourselves. Uh, we full on have a conversation, and sometimes they said, yeah, wop through it, so at 3 a.m. Right at 3 a.m. Who knows? Maybe your inner, your divine self want to, who knows? That could be your subconscious mind talking to, proud of yourself or something. Um, okay, so like I was saying, um, talking to yourself, pretty much talking to yourself. Talking to yourself, like you can have a full on conversation, and I do this to myself all the time. But they said that it's like you hear an inner voice. It's like you're having this whole conversation, like you're answering yourself. I know that was just a weird thing because I think a lot of people talk to themselves. Anyways, I love talking to myself, so I'm like my own best friend. I'm trying to get this tea in me, but the vibrations of the songs could be helping you too. They're like they said a good exercise to help build that clairaudience is to have your favorite song playing and focus on a certain tune or certain beat, and they said that will help develop your clairaudience. Oh wow. Mhm. Yep. So we might hear our voices of our loved ones, um, but sometimes it's their self-conscious mind that we hear, and that's how we are able to help that person. Um, when Diamond was a baby, I was very in tune with her. My daughter has clairaudience too. She's always had clairaudience. Um, It's like I can communicate. It's like I could hear her before she cried, you know? So I knew when she was hungry before she was hungry. I knew when she needed to be changed before she was changed because it's like I heard her cry before she cried. So that's another way that's clairaudience can work. Or you can hear your loved one that passed away, you can hear their voice clearly. Like with me, I can hear my mother's voice very clearly sometimes. I can hear the tone and everything. She'll be like, "Hi, Miss Jamie," and I know that's my mom. You know what I'm saying? So that's you hearing the voice of and you can hear you hear your voice of your loved one very in tune because they're right there next to you, trying to conversate and talk to you. Like, hey, this is what I feel like you need to hear, or, I'm not far away from you. I'm right next to you. And that's you guys communicating with each other. You also can hear the voice of your inner self, of your high vibrational self, trying to give you advice. That's like you talking to yourself. Like, you confirming things, or you have this, all of a sudden you have this information you've been just feeding into you. You're thinking about a situation in your life, and all of a sudden it seems like all this information has come to you. And that's another sign that you are clairaudient, because the information that you're receiving is from your higher self, or it's from spirit, or your guides, or your ancestors. Yes, you're very special. We're very special. And sometimes we don't know how special we are. And that's why I want everyone to understand the different types of psychic abilities. There's four clairs, but I found an article talking about five. And these clairvoyant, clairassistant, clairaudient, claircognite, niggas, I can't even talk. There's different kinds, and I'm going to be talking about each one each day that I learn, and I'll try to have a way that I can explain it that you guys can understand. Some people thought, oh, maybe I'm going crazy, but you're not going crazy. What it is your psychic abilities developing, and you're just not aware of them. And there's ways to strengthen these. And the ways you can strengthen your psychic abilities is aligning your chakras through meditation, is through exercise, through eating healthier, and so on. There's different ways that there's different videos I've seen on YouTube, and I'm hoping that I make my own channel soon if I can figure out how to edit videos. That's my only thing I'm having a hard time with right now, is learning how to edit videos. But I'm hoping to get a YouTube channel up. But yes. So when you hear, oh yeah, sometimes when we need that quiet, that you need to get out. Sometimes being overstimulated with sound is your clairaudience, like, okay, I need to be time alone, and you need to have silence. And that's another part of being clairaudience. You guys treasure your silence um, very much. Because I do. I sometimes have to have complete quiet around me. Um, One, to think, to listen to the information that's coming to you, because sometimes when everything's busy and you're busy, and sometimes the information comes to you and you're like, you're too busy and too loud, you can't really receive all the information you need. So sometimes you need to quiet yourself, quiet your life, and sit there in meditation and listen. Sometimes you just gotta listen and slow yourself down. Okay? So, let's see if there's anything else. So I already talked about the information coming to you. You can hear. Sometimes they said that you can hear what other people. It's like you can hear them. You can hear the voice. Like sometimes you can be next to them and hear information. Like I used to answer my mom before she even asked me a question. Like, didn't you say this? Why does my hair keep standing up? That's weird. Anyways, um, I can hear like sometimes I heard my mom. She was like it's like she was thinking something in her head, like, oh, I'm gonna ask her about this, but I answered her before she asked me. Sometimes you can be in tune with someone and you can hear them before they can speak to you. Oh, that's weird. Tingling. Okay. So, is there any questions anybody have? If not, I'm hoping to do another video again in the morning. Yes, You know what? It's crazy because I know there's a spirit in here, and they either mess with my hair or I can hear them walking around. Like I said, I'm developing my psychic abilities too, and I can hear just different spirits walking around in here, and they're messing with me. The other day, I was just brushing my teeth, watching. I like to watch Crime Watch on YouTube, right? And I guess the spirit didn't like what I was watching, so they kept changing the channel on me on my YouTube. And sometimes I know when it's a kid because it goes to cartoons, and other times I know it's someone else because I'd be watching some random stuff that I don't really watch. So, so I know like the stronger I get, I feel like the more spirits that come towards me, it's like they're communicating with me. So I'm learning. I'm learning not to be scared because this is my gifts that Spirit gave me, and He told me ever since Halloween or since Shawan that I was going to get these abilities. That more spirits were going to come to me. Yep, yep. Yes. So I'm going to start doing tarot reading once a week now. So on my page. So I'm hoping to do that. I am open for appointments all week. Um, yeah. So I'm hoping to do more. I'm going to do another video tomorrow on a different one of the Claire's psychic abilities. So I'm hoping that you guys hear about these abilities and look and explore more about it, explore more about yourself, because I mainly wanted to make these videos so you can get to know yourself better and be like, okay, I'm not strange, I'm not weird. It's just me. It's part of me. So I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Namaste. Ashe. Bye.